and I then started to collect. But it was just collecting pens at that stage.
So when did you start writing the books?
The books came, well, we decided that we would, this was my wife and I, Jane, we decided that we would get away from what we'd dabbled with, which was kitchenalia. We'd been buying all sorts of kitchen stuff, and I got interested in NCR cash registers as well. So I was repairing these, but they were so heavy. So we decided that we would forget about the kitchenalia, we would forget about the NCR cash registers, and we would concentrate only on fountain pens, and that was exactly what we did. We just concentrated only on pens. We would buy wherever we could, and in those days the antique fairs, there were numerous. There must have been one every, or two or three every week if you wanted to try. And it was a heyday. I mean, it was the golden period for finding bargains. So we said, okay, we will go to America. That's where the market is. We knew there was a lot of business in the market. It was a much bigger area. There were a lot more shows. So we decided we would concentrate on North America.
So you went physically to America?
We did for the first 4 or 5 years, we were doing between 6 and 8 US shows a year, and there was only one show in the UK, which was in London. We changed that because in 1996 we sponsored the Northern Pen Show, and we've just had the 30th anniversary
Chester, was it?
at Chester, a couple of weeks ago. So, to some extent we helped, and now there are 6 to 7 shows in the UK. The biggest one in London with a footfall over 2 days of over 10,000 people, and that was in October. So, it indicates how important pen collecting or writing equipment collecting is now. But it's also linked a little bit to stationery, calligraphy, but a lot of it is, at this moment in time, it's changed since the 1990s. A lot of it now is younger people wanting pens that write and are not very expensive. And it's
a physical investment as well, isn't it?
People
are looking for safe havens for their money as well.
Well, it can be.
It's like the silver and the gold and...
Gold and silver, though, I think, Gary, I think gold and silver are great, but when you come to antiques, it fluctuates. It depends.
Yeah.
For example, Mont Blanc pens used to be very, very expensive, and they had a type of pen called a limited edition, which was really, they could add. Well, they used to make, I think it was 4,820 models, and the reason they did that is that's the height of Mont Blanc in meters.
Yes.
So and those limited editions, when they came out as specials, they were really very valuable, and you would have to pay £4,000 or £5,000 for the rarer ones.
Is that new?
That's new.
New, yeah.
But now some of them are worth about 2,000, and some of them are worth about 10,000.
So obviously.
It is just like porcelain or any antique, and often the value of a pen is nothing to do with its writing ability. It's about the decoration on it.
Some of them have got gold nibs, haven't they?
Oh, well, I would say almost every good pen has a gold nib. Now, that's actually misleading, because a good pen really is a pen that writes well, and there are many good pens with steel nibs that write extremely well. But it's just people think that it's got to be gold. And
So is that gold plate or solid gold?
No, it's solid gold.
Yeah.
But again, it's a little bit, if you like, two-edged, because the normal UK level for a gold nib is 14 carat. But in France, you would not get a 14 carat, you only get an 18 carat. And the best pens will only now have 18 carat nibs. And that's partly because of value, but it's also, you know, in terms of flex, people think that, and the point about that is it's the flex of the nib. The end of the nib, the tip of the nib is important, because the tip is the one that wears, but the tip is not gold. The tip is now really a mixture of osmium and ruthenium. And it used, but ironically, it's often termed iridium, but there's no iridium in any of the tips. That hangs back way to the 19th century.
Well, they're changing processes all the time.